Devi Prakash Ka Sangeet and the Hindu Royal Society are pleased to present The God in You with Dr. Rupnarayan Singh. This and every Monday from 5 to 7 p.m. live on Facebook and on deviprakashkasangeet.com and musicofdivinelight.com. Dr. Rupnarayan Singh welcomes your questions on the Bhagavad Gita or any aspect of Hinduism. The God in You with Dr. Rupnarayan Singh. Mondays 5 to 7 p.m. on deviprakashkasangeet.com.
Jai Radha Madhav Jai Kunj Bihari.
Right, so we continue with our discussion. Who is your guru? What is a guru? So I hope you've been listening. For those of you now joining us, that's our discussion for today. We're inviting your questions, and while we wait to see if somebody will ask a question, I want to invite everybody who's watching. So we've been seeing the names going up, right? Everybody who is watching us right now, this Saturday at 1010 Soldado Road in Lange Park. We're inviting you to the month-end satsang for this month, February. So it's month-end already. Imagine that. Last Saturday of February is this Saturday, 6 o'clock. You can give us a call at 665-4700, 665-4700. We start at 6 o'clock. You can come and sing a bhajan or two. We will give you the mic. All right. We'll be having Sandhya and Havan. All right. So come and spend the evening with us. So we now hand you back to Dr. Rupnarayan Singh as we discuss who is your guru. What is a guru?
Karajaya Guru, Karajaya Guru, Karajaya Guru, Karajaya Guru. So you should sing actually when you say Jaya means glory to your Guru, because your Guru is the one who will help you to climb up the mountain of the divine, to find your own self. It's called Subhav. Subhav means your original self. Now I mentioned before that Jatayu, when he met Ram, the bird whose wing was slashed by Ravan, and he fell on the ground, and he declined the overlord Ram to give him back his wing and let him be good again. God could heal him instantly. He refused. He said, no, I have met God. What do I want more? And please let me die and be with you. And immediately he reached his original position. That is your own self. Before you came into this material cycle of birth and death, you belong to God. And for some reason you come into this in this hour and this coming and going, birth, death, old age, disease and sickness, and now you return to your original self. And what is your original self? The philosophers argue about that, whether you become God or you become one with God. Now if you were God, how you couldn't become entangled like this? So you are one with God when you return. You are one with Him, and somehow you got into this cycle, and now you go back and be one with Him. So Jatayu, when he became liberated, he had 4 hands with Sankh, Chakra, Gada, Padum, and he looked like Lord Vishnu himself.
Interesting.
So what is that telling you? It's telling you that you are one with God. And when in the Leela, when Brahma took the Gop, the boyfriends of Lord Krishna.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to test Lord Krishna. So he took all the cattle and all the boys and he put them in a cave. And then when he looked out, he see the same boys and all the cattle. Lord Krishna from himself created the boys and cattle, and each one had angels going around them. They had Lord Krishna and all these, like with 4 hands, going around him in a circle, bowing down to him. So he was stunned. I just took all these cattle and all these boys, and now all look the same cattle and the same boys, but they're not cattle and boys anymore. They are angels, archangels. Like.
Mm-hmm.
And he was stunned. So he went and bowed down to God, and God said, well, you try to hide my cattle, but out of myself I can make new cattle and everything exactly like that. And then he see that all the boys, all the spirit that is in you and me is actually the original form of God. So you can become like unto God. That's why he said, Tesham aham samudharta mrityu sansara sagarat bhavami chacharat pathamaya vishita shirasam. So at the end of your life, if you are devotee of God, and the time your whole trust is to find God in your life. So that is what thought will remain in your mind when you die. Not your son, not your property, not your wife, not your children,
Not your wing.
not your girlfriend or boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
God, if He's in your mind, if you have been practicing all your life, then He will come with His own. Come, my son, come, my daughter, you are one with me. And you will become like unto Him and serve Him all the time. Now, some people say, well, you're like Ravan when he was killed, the light from him came right into Lord Ram. So he doesn't have any individual consciousness to bow down to to God. He just absorbed into the Spirit of God, and that's it. He's liberated, but the liberation is not in the mode of beauty and wonder and harmony and sweetness. So this is what Bhagavad Gita would. Lord Krishna says, those who are my devotees, come to me. Now if I went to India once time, and a doctor was with me
Mm-hmm.
from the Middle East, and he had a suitcase, and I had my suitcase, and we were in the same hotel, and he opened his suitcase. He had another suitcase. I say, you didn't bring anything? He said, no, I bring these 2 suitcases now, one in the other. I'm going to fill it up for all the things that my wife wants. So this is the thing. Some people living just for their wife, some people live just for their husband, some people live and God is nowhere in between.
Yep, that's right.
So you in the big well, big tub, and your wife and children and your money and your talent and your job, and you're all involved in that. At the time this human life to jump out and find God, you never take any time, so you go down again into the well. It's 4,800,000 species.
Wow.
So the Guru had to tell you, get out of this well.
Yep.
And the greatest Guru actually is
His
God here,
yeah.
but also the Gita.
Mm-hmm.
And greater than the Gita is, if you want to go the detail about God, you go to the Bhagavad Puran. Now, one other thing I want to tell you: some people worship Lord Shiva, and they say, and they tell me, well, Lord Shiva is the greatest. Yes, if you read Shiva Puran, Lord Shiva is the greatest. You read Vishnu Puran, Vishnu is the greatest. You Brahma Puran, Brahma is the greatest. What is telling you that they are God themselves? But when they write the Puran, they put focus on what they are doing, so they are the center.
Mm-hmm.
Like if a prime minister come with the minister of works to open up a road, the prime minister doesn't come and talk; he just stand up there.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the minister who is talking and
Yeah,
doing
it's
everything.
his. Yeah.
So this is the illustration, you know.
Mm-hmm. So the prime minister comes like a guest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be confused. You know, I have I don't want to say who it is, but oh no, Lord Shiva is the greatest, and Lord. I had a lady also in a mantra. Oh no, Lord Krishna, I wouldn't worship him. Lord Shiva is. So they get, and so you have the Saivites and you have the what's the Vaishnavites, or Vaishnavas, and they fight in one another. This is the low class ones, you know.
Yeah.
But God doesn't have any preference for this or that or that. Everything goes on automatically according to law. So you do the things and the book will open to you. As you go forward, you turn the page, and you turn the page, and you go forward and do everything. Actually, I don't know if I told you that, but a friend of mine in Montreal,
Mm-hmm.
when I went to Canada, they invited me for Christmas first time, and in the country, and give me, that time I had turkey for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I never had ate turkey before. They had a big creation. So one day he came, his brother became my friend. And when I came home from the hospital, he said, Dr. Singh, Rupi used to call me. He said, Liz, my wife, say that you pray night and day. Now you tell me something. When you go to God, wouldn't you be bored or whatever? What are you going to do there? So I couldn't answer. But God immediately gave me the answer. So I tell him, suppose you had a friend, and he's so powerful that he could take you to any part of the universe. See the black hole, look over it. See all the great stars. Go inside the sun. Wouldn't you like to have a friend like that? He said, yeah. I said, if you had a friend, and you want a big palace, he will make a palace for you. You want to have 100 girlfriends, he'll give it to you. Wouldn't you like to have a friend like that? He said, yes. I say, well, if you have someone and you wanted all the riches, you want to, to be the head of a big multinational, and within seconds or minutes he'll make you the head of it. Wouldn't you like that? I say, this is what God is. Anything, the greatest, the best, the most famous, the most rich. If you want to become a great star, a great beauty, like you see in the movies,
Mm-hmm.
he will be able to do that. And I tell them, if you want a Mercedes-Benz or Rolls-Royce, he will get it for you. But the thing is, the material thing. When you become a devotee, you will understand that the material thing is the joy in it is fleeting. And only God, Santosha, Yuvantaha Sukhvandaradas, that you have happiness within inside and enlightenment from within. That is the happiness that God will give to you. But even the material happiness like Dhruv Maharaj, you know, little boy who went and he was only 5 years old and he stopped eating and his austerity was so great that God appeared to him. He gave him a kingdom which is called Dhruv Lok. That is where the North Star is, North Pole is, the North Star is. The big star in the sky that people use in the night to find a way. That is a wonderful kingdom, and God gave him that kingdom. He wanted a kingdom bigger than his father. Now
Right.
he has a kingdom that is bigger than all the kingdoms of the universe. So God will give more than what you want. But when Dhruv Maharaj, he told him that, he said, Lord, I don't want anything now. I've seen you, I am happy. He said, no, you wanted a kingdom, I'm going to give it to you. So Dhruv Maharaj is still reigning right now. So I tell the people, you want a Mercedes Benz? You give it to me. Like me, I had a Mercedes, about 4 Mercedes Benz in my old, for 40 years or something. But that didn't make me happy. But God will give you all the opulence you want.
Right.
But don't be attached to that opulence, because nothing belongs to you. I want to say this last thing. Ishavasya sarvang yakti jagatyang jagat tina chaktena bhujita masira the all this that we see in this universe is pervaded by the Spirit of God. Nothing belongs to you. Enjoy what He gives you by giving and sharing and giving up this ownership that you own anything, knowing to whom it really belongs. So God doesn't say to enjoy. You enjoy it by renunciation. And remember I said before, we're talking about peace. Without renunciation, you can't have peace. Tyagasya shantiram taram, Lord Krishna says. Tyagash means that you have to give up this attachment to material things. Then you will get happiness.
Yep.
And until you give up that attachment, you still be bound to this.
Right.
So that's why the verse in Bhagavad Gita, that is the greatest. It is my verse that is the greatest. I don't know if other people have said that. Karmadeva adhikaraste ma khaleshu kadachana. To action you have the right to origin, but not its reward. Everybody looking for it. What can I get from this? And they going from sorrow to sorrow to sorrow, little bits of happiness now and then. Now I look around, you see, I told you around the golf course, big mansion like Buckingham Palace,
Yeah.
and nobody is staying there. They all probably working in the office
Yeah.
or busy somewhere. And one night, 2 nights, they might come and live in the big mansion. So they think they have happiness and have no happiness. You're fighting somebody at the office or something with their stocks and bonds or something with the government or something in politics. They want to get in to become a minister of so and so, or somebody give them a bribe, and now they find out that somebody have a evidence that they give the bribe, and now they have to.
They can't
go to
sleep at
jail.
night. Yeah, they can't rest in peace.
So
Might-
my friend,
Or somebody else have more money than them and now they're worried.
find the guru and pray to God that you get a guru who is less selfish, who is self-controlled, who knows God and who knows how to find God.
Right, so today we've been talking about who is your guru, what is a guru. So I hope you find it interesting, and I want to invite you one more time for everybody who's listening and those on Facebook watching us. This Saturday at 6 o'clock, come on out to 1010 Soldado Road. It's a month-end satsang. We are inviting you personally.
Yes, and I want to say that some people are coming every week and doing the
Sandhya.
Havan and Sandhya every week. Errol here comes twice a week and do the Havan and Puja. I'm telling you, if you do that Havan and Puja physically, mentally and spiritually, your life will be enhanced and you will see the evidence yourself. It is a scientific, realizable process and you can gain from it. Don't postpone. Now is the time to start finding God.
So you hear that, Ray Heat? Now is the
And
time
the
to
God
start
within you.
finding God and the God that is within you. So you have been listening to The God in You. That's the name of this program. We'll be back
Thank you very
again.
much all for listening. God bless all of you.
Until next Monday at 5:30. My name is Errol. And this is Dr. Rupnarayan Singh. Have yourself a great evening. Namaskar.
Namaste, Sitaram, Vande.